Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video, and this is an update to the Old Beater Shotgun project. So far, so good. This is how the shotgun looks as of right now. I still got a few more things that I haven't done to it that I said I would do. One thing primarily is getting the muzzle refaced. But as it stands right now, it looks pretty well. Plus the tool costs about $90. I'm in no immediate rush to buy the tool and get that part of the project done. But so far it looks pretty nice. And the recoil pad, it it's not as tight. No, it's not factory tight, but it stayed in place. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of shooting in the beginning of this video. Hopefully I have better camera angles for next time. But I wanted to just do those videos to show that the gun does work. It performed pretty well. The only little hang up I had was on it may not be in the video. While I was shooting, I had a failure to eject. That was because I moved the pump too softly. So I corrected that by putting more oomph behind my reloading, and the gun worked perfectly. A few more things that I did to the shotgun. This sling is actually from an old travel bag. The bag fell apart, and I figured, I'll keep the shoulder strap because I figured I may have a need for it down the road, and I did. I decided to, I fabricated it to be a sling for the shotgun. It's made of nylon, and it fits perfectly inside the 1 1/4 inch sling swivels. Another thing I did was now on my first personal 870. I had a 4-shot. I had this Takstar 4-shot side saddle on it, but then I since put a factory Remington 2-shot extension on it. And it didn't make much sense to have a 4-shot side saddle on a 6-shot shotgun, so I decided to do a little switcheroo. I bought a 6-shot side saddle from Takstar, put it on the 6-shot Remington 870, and put the 4-shot on this one because this is going to be a dedicated 4-shot 4+1 shotgun. I have no intention of putting a magazine tube extension on it. I think I like the way it looks. It looks pretty nice and classy. I'll say pretty civilized. Or at least it looks vanilla. And I kind of like that. It has a bit of character to it. Let's see, the bead sight was pretty effective. The vent ribs, did its job. It kept heat from coming. It kept heat from my line of sight when it was coming off the barrel because the barrel did get a bit hot. I was shooting different type of shells. I was shooting birdshot, and this I had a mixed bag of Winchester, Dove and Quail, and I had some. This is a Winchester AA number 8 shot trap. And then I moved on to this for buckshot. This is a Winchester Supreme. It's 2 3/4 inch double aught buck. This is copper plated buffered shot. I had a couple of those, so I decided to shoot those on the range and see what kind of effects I get from them. But so far the gun did pretty well. I'm really happy with how this project went. And, the wood looks nice. The ejector, works properly. The action is nice and sound. Do a function test. Safety on fire, slide release. I'm very happy with this. Turn this thing from a piece of junk to a pretty nice shotgun. I'm gonna show you some of the targets that I had. So seeing parts of this video where I went, did some shooting. Now this is from 7 yards. It is birdshot, so birdshot's gonna throw a pretty wide pattern from a cylinder bore, but everything stayed on target fairly well. You're seeing nearly knocked out all the red, and I was pointing towards the chest. And here we have the buckshot. Now, the pattern it threw was, I don't know if you can see these little X's, but this is about, I would say about a foot. At 7 yards, it threw a foot by, or about 11 inches by a foot pattern, and I'd say that's pretty nice from a makeshift cylinder bore. Now up here, where it's circled, is when I move the target to 13 yards, and everything that's circled is what's outside of the X's right here from the previous shots. So basically, at 13 yards, the pattern did spread out just a bit, but a lot of it stayed pretty much on target where I was aiming, like I said, aiming for the chest. So I would say that, you know, this actually does pretty well for home defense. And the only buckshot I fired was the Supreme, but I'll hope to do more tests down the road to see, you know, what other patterns I'll come up with using, you know, Federal or Remington factory buckshot, and even my hand loads. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you also enjoyed the, you know, other small shooting clips included with this video. Like I said, I'm very happy how this turned out. If you got any comments or questions, you know, please send me a PM or leave a comment in the comment section. Be happy to you know, answer any questions, or, you know, I'm also happy to read everyone's comments. I want to say I want to give a big thank you to those who have seen my seen the video, you know, Race War LOL, and, you know, contributed to that, you know, to that video. And, you know, I'd like to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everyone who sent me, you know, who congratulated me and, you know, said, you know, gave their 2 cents. For those who, you know, called me or switched the names, I want to say thank you as well, because you're just motivating me to do more videos to get you guys all riled up, because that's just the kind of person I am. And gripes and complaints, send me a PM, you know, especially ones who are, you know, ones up there saying a coon in a coonskin hat. Or a riot with a riot shotgun. But that's my video. Hopefully I'll also get a video on when I finally buy that tool. You know, I'll do a muzzle refacing video on that on this barrel. But some videos, update on the Old Beater Shotgun project. So far, so good. I'm Edward Jones, and God bless.